Hello and welcome back. In today's video, we're going to take a look at the top 10 most memorable flavor texts from Throne of Eldraine. We're MTG Burgeoning. Join the movement. Hello, welcome back, Burgeonites. MTG Burgeoning here, bringing you a top 10 list of the most memorable flavor texts from Throne of Eldraine. And personally, for me, Throne of Eldraine ranks right up there, probably number 2, number 3 of my all-time favorite sets. The flavor was on point. The mechanics were awesome, the artwork too. So I thought, what better way than let's put out a top 10 list of those most memorable flavor texts. As is customary with every top 10 list, here are a couple of honorable mentions. The first one is Eye Collector. The flavor text on Eye Collector reads, "Lord Rankle will see you now. All he asks is a small token of tribute." And if you can look at the eyes jammed through what looked like a pyre or something like that. Yeah, that's just, it's a great flavor text. It's pretty funny. Reminds me of Rocket Raccoon from Guardians of the Galaxy 1.0. Didn't make the top 10 because I just don't like eye stuff. So Eye Collector is an honorable mention. And our only other honorable mention, staying on topic with the whole eyeball thing, is Revenge of Ravens. And the flavor text reads, "Sir Tarsdale declared that he never wanted to see Witch Regretta again. Her familiars quickly granted his request." See the birds flying around. He's holding his eye, where I assume his eyes used to be, blood pouring down his face. The flavor text is great. But again, eyeball stuff, not a fan, so not quite the top 10, but still worth mentioning. All right, so let's get to the top 10 most favorable or most memorable flavor texts from Throne of Eldraine. Number 10, Jousting Dummy. The flavor text on Jousting Dummy reads, "Don't let it fool you. Many of us got our first scars from Sir Nobody." I think that's hilarious. Made me laugh out loud the first time I read that. I love that it's a Scarecrow Knight and it's just sitting there as a practice tool. Jousting Dummy. Very cool. Like that one a lot. Number 10, Jousting Dummy. Number 9, Bone Crusher Giant. And the flavor text on Bone Crusher Giant reads, "Not every tale ends in glory." And then you look at the artwork and you see a giant just about ready to squash a knight. And that's an interesting point to bring up because you don't hear about the tales that the knight failed. It's just the ones where they're successful and honorable and all these other things. But you know what? It brings up a good point, and it was worth a chuckle. Bone Crusher Giant, number 9. All right, number 8 is Insatiable Appetite. And the flavor text on Insatiable Appetite, "He ate them out of house and home, and shed and barn and flock and herd." And looking at the artwork, I'm not quite sure what this guy is supposed to be. Some winged dude. Maybe he has a fake curse on him. I have no idea, but the flavor text is great. Ate them out of house and home and shed and barn and flock and herd. I would have liked it from a flavor standpoint after herd didn't end in a period. Maybe it was ... or it was and ... I think that would have been a nice addition to the card. Number 8, Insatiable Appetite. Staying on green, number 7, Tall as a Beanstalk. The flavor text reads, "He realized a bit late that he was supposed to plant the magic beans." So clearly this guy ate the beans And now he's ascending towards the clouds as a beanstalk man, or man beanstalk. Hilarious. Tall as a beanstalk. Trending continues with another green card. This one, Curious Pear. And the flavor text for Curious Pear reads, "It's gingerbread, like mother makes. What is there to be afraid of?" You see the two kids chowing down on the gingerbread house. Pretty nice. Like that one a lot. I assume it's probably a reference to Hansel and Gretel. What else could it be? Pretty funny. Curious Pear, number 6. All right, top 5 time. Number 5. Let me just caution everyone out there. If you're a standard player, just relax. Take a breather. It's going to be okay. Witch's Oven. This is number 5. The wafting smells are both scrumptious and suspicious, is the flavor text for Witch's Oven. Just makes me want to laugh, chuckle, giggle, all different kinds of reactions to this flavor text. Witch's Oven, the wafting smells are both scrumptious and suspicious. Okay, number 4. Bake into a pie. The flavor text for bake into a pie reads, "My secret ingredient." Well, I can't tell you that, but here's a hint. It's not love. And you see like a hand shooting out through the lattice pie crust. That's just great. Come on, who doesn't think that that's awesome? Bake into a pie. My secret ingredient, well, I can't tell you that, but here's a hint. It's not love. Awesome. Bake into a pie, number 4. Number 3, Ginger Brute. The unlabeled vial was not vanilla extract after all. But it's just, come on. You think it's vanilla extract, you add it to your ingredient, and all of a sudden you got a gingerbread cookie guy running around causing all kinds of havoc. It's great. It's just awesome. Ginger Brute, number 3. That brings us to number 2. And that will be Corval, the Fey Cursed King. Flavor text reads, "Transformed at his own wedding, he promptly ate the banquet, the gifts, and the guests." Okay, a little dark. I get that. It's a little dark, but that's pretty memorable. I mean, that's going to stick with you for some time. It sure did for me the day I saw it on Spoilers. Corval, Fey King to Curse, number 2. So what brings us to MTG Burgeoning's most memorable flavor text from Throne of Eldraine? Number 1, Flaxen Intruder. The flavor text reads, "The middle blade was just right." And you look up at the blade in her right hand, blood all over it. Clearly a nod to Goldilocks and the 3 bears, as you can see the 3 bear heads mounted on the wall over her left shoulder, right above the bear trap. And with the middle blade being just right is like the middle bowl of porridge, the middle bed, and so on and so forth for the Flaxen Intruder. That's just great. Come on. Goldilocks, she got hers this time. That was just awesome. The middle blade was just right. That is number 1, and that was a top 10 list with a couple of honorable mentions of MTG Burgeoning's most memorable flavor texts from Throne of Eldraine. Did I leave any out? Are there any flavor texts that you think should have been included in this top 10 from Throne of Eldraine? If so, please leave me a comment. Let me know. Let's get a discussion about it. Let's talk about it. Throne of Eldraine, that's a set worth talking about every day of the week and twice on Friday Night Magic. This is MTG Burgeoning, folks. Go forth and enjoy your day. Want to become a Pack Wars combatant? 4 easy steps. Step number 1. Click on the link below in the description or go to www.buymeacoffee.com/MTGBurgeoning. Step number 2. Select either membership or support. Membership will enroll you into Pack Wars for $5 each month. Support will cost $5 for 1 month. Step number 3, complete payment information. The name you use will appear on the site. Use your real name, use your YouTube handle, or use no name at all and be anonymous. Be sure to include your email address in the information. Step number 4, most importantly, prepare for war.